Hi, loves. How are you guys doing? I just got back from the gym. I'm going to go home and do all this stuff. And then it's Friday night, and we have movie night on Patreon tonight at 7 p.m. I didn't forget Patreons. I didn't forget. I want to talk to you guys about something that I was really meditating with God about. Actually, I was meditating with God about it yesterday, and it's brought back to me again. Had to take my gum out. That's so unprofessional. I take the gum out. It's not cute chewing gum on camera and stuff like that. But I was literally meditating on it and talking to God about it, and God really spoke to me about something. And someone needs to hear this too, okay? Some of you guys, you don't have animosity, you don't have anger, but you have a little bit of sadness. You have a little bit of pain. You have a little bit of, it's unfair kind of feeling, because it feels like every time you're wronged from someone, it just feels like you never get, like, you get victory. God always vindicates you, but it feels like you never ever really have anyone come to you and just be real with you. Just be real and honest with you. Like, for example, you may be the kind of person that if you done anything wrong, or if you said anything wrong, or you feel like you ever offended someone, you are the kind of person that will tell this person or tell that person, if I said anything to offend you, I'm sorry. I reiterated my actions about this and I'm sorry. You're the kind of person that takes responsibility for your actions, right? And when you're a child of God and you hear God, you want to take accountability for your actions, because God is going to convict you. Do you get what I'm saying? God is going to deal with you when it comes to certain things, right? But there's some people that also can hear God and they have gifts. And when God tells them to apologize and to say something, some people are too prideful to do that. I had a woman email me the other day and she said that God told her to apologize. And I really respect it. When I see emails like that, I respect it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, whoa, it takes a lot of courage to go out of your way to admit something to someone that didn't even know that you did something wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? So imagine people admitting to someone that didn't even know they did anything wrong, that they thought something bad or they felt something bad in their heart, and God convicted them, and then they kind of confessed their sin to you, although you didn't even know. Imagine people doing that. But the people that you are close with, the people that you build a relationship with, the people that you love, that know you personally, that God corrected them, couldn't even pick up a phone or a text message or anything to reach out to you and say they're sorry, yet complete strangers can do that, right? And I was talking to God about that, and it's hurtful, because when you build relationships with people, it's like you open up yourself to people. And I want to say something to you, what God said to me. He said, sometimes, Stephanie, people don't have to physically do something to you for there to be anything wrong done. He said basically that he can see the intentions of people. He can see what we can't see. He can see how someone feels when they see a photo of you. He can see how someone feels when you announce something. He can see how someone feels, or the facial expression someone has, or how someone reacts when your text message comes in. For you may text someone and they may look at your text and be like, oh, I don't want to respond to her right now. And it may not even be in a sarcastic way. It may be I don't want to talk to her. It may be in a not good type of way, but you can't see that. Do you get what I'm saying? You may not have seen that. So it may be a situation where you're like, God, why did you tell me to stop talking to this person? Or God, why did you tell me to move away from this person? Or God, why did you tell me to release this person? And you may be sitting there tripping. Like, God, I know you told me to do this, because we had this conversation. So why do I feel like I did something wrong? Why do I feel like I have, like, what did I do wrong, God? Do I have to apologize for something? Can you please correct me? Because we always want to reiterate our actions. Because I do that all the time. My mom was like, God, please tell me if I'm wrong about something. And God speaks to me. So what he'll do is he'll come through and he'll tell me right away, you did nothing wrong, or yes, you did something wrong, right? So you guys keep asking God the same questions over and over and over again, although God already told you that you're not in the wrong about something. You get what I'm saying? But it's because some of you guys can't believe that. It's hard to believe that someone you opened up to, or people you opened up to, really did not even it's like, in order for someone to apologize, it's like someone's going to have to admit that they felt some type of way about you. And some people may be too prideful to admit that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they know it's just something that only God knows, and they know it's not something that you know, unless they know that God told you. And God is not two-faced. So if God tells you, you know God is going to correct them as well, because that's how God operates. God's not going to tell his child something and then not tell the other child something, like, you were wrong and I made sure. Do you get what I'm saying? So in order for there to be an apology, that person's going to have to openly admit what God told you, what God revealed to you, right? And they're not going to want to do that sometimes, right? Not everyone's going to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? And God says, I see things that you don't see. I see intentions. I can feel what that person's feeling. When you have the Holy Spirit, and your Holy Spirit can feel how you feel. If you have a little bit of jealousy, the Holy Spirit's going to convict you for that. Okay? Like, trust me. If you have a little bit of hate in your heart, the Holy Spirit's going to convict you for that. Do you get what I'm saying? And God likes to protect his children. So even if no one does anything physically to you, you have to understand that God feels and understands the feelings of other people. So when God says you have to cut ties with this person, you have to let this person go, you get what I'm saying? Or you have to be cautious around this person, or I don't want you to speak about this to this person, or I don't want you to speak about that to this person. I want you to keep this achievement quiet. You have to understand something. Someone may be happy for you, someone may be celebrating with you, but God can see 2 months down the road. God can see 5 months down the road. God can see a year down the road. God can see if somebody will start celebrating you in the beginning, and 5 months down the road, they can't handle the success, or they can't handle how God is blessing you. So they go from celebrating you to all of a sudden being jealous of you. God can see the little bit of change in their feelings. God can feel when someone's going to have that jealousy. So God will start protecting you from the beginning. God will start limiting you around that person. He'll start limiting you. Like, okay, don't mention this anymore. You talk too much. Now you got to slow. And you're like, God, why I got to slow? Just listen to me. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what we have to understand as his children, that people don't have to physically do something to us for God to tell us we have to remove ourselves. God will protect us ahead of time. God can feel the feelings of other people. God can see the things that we don't see behind closed doors. God can see how this person really feels about you behind closed doors. God can see what this person's intentions are behind closed doors. God can feel this person's heart in the moment of things. And that's stuff that you may not be able to see, or you may not be able to feel. So when God tells you in the beginning, when you've asked him numerous times, chill, you have to chill. No matter how prideful the other person or the other people are, if God is saying you're not in the wrong, my child, you got to chill. Okay? And you got to best believe that if God tells you you're not in the wrong, and God corrects someone else, and the person that God corrected couldn't even reach out to you to apologize and to admit what God told them to tell you, and you're aware of it because God told you, that just means that person is not supposed to be in your life, and that confirms why God removed you to begin with. I know it's like it's a tongue twister, or it's like how you like put the pieces together or whatever, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? So you have to chill. It hurts, but you gotta chill. And he'd mentioned something else. He said, thank you, Holy Spirit, for reminding me. He said, you may not understand now. Do not lean on your own understanding. You may not understand now, but when I show you the breakthrough that I'm about to bring in for you, now you're going to understand. Then you're going to understand why I did what I did, because you're going to see validation as to why I did what I did. Okay? Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.